Well, Alicia, in this game, some things we've seen this year from Red Cloud. We've seen some leadership from Tristan Marable
sure.
at certain times, bringing some energy to the floor, and that's contagious and really kind of helps, especially in the Little One game. I saw that. We see Liana Vitalis, who can shoot it from anywhere on the floor, and that definitely adds and helps. Brooke Ghost and Sydney Richards are getting a start. Cody Janice is still injured. She is suited up tonight with a knee brace. Now from Todd County, Stevie Lone Dog, she's a senior. She plays a strong middle game, and a lot will depend on how she does tonight.
Definitely. Stevie Lone Dog has been a leader for the Falcons all year, and I bet I have no doubt she came to play tonight.
We're underway. Shavon Brewer goes into Brooke Ghostbear down low as Red Cloud won the toss. Down low, almost lost. Marable out, Liana Vitalis. Shavon Brewer. She drives in, puts it up 2 points. Shavon Brewer will get the basket. Liana Vitalis will get the assist. Shavon Brewer the 2, and Red Cloud goes up 2-0 quickly. We're just underway, working it outside. The other starter for is Selena Marshall, who actually I had down there, but didn't have enough confidence to say that. Stevie Lone Dog got the rebound and couldn't do anything with it. Down low, they're going to say it goes off of Red Cloud and out of bounds. It'll be Todd County ball. We're just underway. 7-11 official timeout right now is I think they're going to look at the shot clock. 7-11 on the clock in the first quarter. Red Cloud with the early lead 2-0. Good to have you along for the first round game of Region 7A. The tournament is underway. You win and move on. You lose and you put your sneakers away.
Yep, that's for sure.
Inbounds, they get the ball all the way out. They're working to Raven. Patton working the baseline. Had nowhere to go. They cut off the baseline, and she'll throw it away. That was good defense by Red Cloud.
Very good defense, because we've seen that bottom open in quite a few games.
Especially you sit right here and you watch it, you just go, come on, cut off the baseline. And they did a really good job that time.
They did.
Raven had to walk the tightrope, worrying about, stepping on the out-of-bounds line.
Definitely.
Up on top to Vitalis. Right side now to Tristan Marable. Marable back to Sydney Richards. They're on the wing on the right. They're still there. Shot clock at 16. They go down low to Shavon.
Nice.
Posting up. Scoops comes up a bit short. Stevie Lone Dog will come down with a rebound for Todd County. And the Lady Falcons are on the offense now. They bring the ball up. They're down 2-0. Working it in the lane. Patton drives all the way to the rack. Too strong. It won't go. And Shavon Brewer will come out of there. And Red Cloud needs a strong game from Shavon Brewer. An aggressive, strong, confident game from Shavon. She's got to be in there banging the boards.
Definitely. And we've seen the last 2 plays, Shavon have some great post-play moves, and I've been waiting for that all season, Tom. I've been waiting for her to bust out, because she's she can move with the ball, and she can also post, so she can pull her defense out and take them in, and she can also do post moves, so she's very versatile.
Red Cloud turn it over. Brooke Ghostfair whistle for traveling. In the lane to Patton. Brooke Ghostfair comes up. They work it still outside. They work it in the corner. Selena Marshall will get it back outside. Working it. Stevie Lone Dog takes it out of the paint, then out. They work it to Marshall down the baseline, shovels across the lane. Coming out of the pack is Marshall. Shot clock at 7. They work it outside. They still work it on the guards, and
they're not aware of the shot clock. Oh.
Nope, and it didn't hit.
Well, it must have hit rim. They're still playing, so.
Well, it did not hit the rim, but Shavon Brewer came down with a rebound.
Oh.
Down low, Brooke Gosser has the ball ripped out of her hands, and that's another turnover. Brooke's a strong girl. They just ripped it out of her hands.
Well, you don't go into Stevie Lone Dog that easy, Tom.
Nope. Working it down the baseline, the runner, and from behind, Gosser going to be whistled for the foul. Brooke Gosser will pick up her first foul. And at the line, shooting will be Doris Whitehat, one of the 5'2" freshman girls. She's 5'2" freshman. Doris Whitehat at the line to shoot 2.
We saw Doris and also Raven Knoyer start during L&I, Tom. And L&I people try to play, they're players that are standing out, and these 2 have started probably all the way through the season. So they definitely have been consistent in their game, and Doris just knocking down that free throw like it's nothing.
And she hits them both all net, and we are going to be tied at 2-2 now. And Amanda Carlo took Brooke Gosfer out for a little visit. And Jasmine Derby, the sophomore, 5'9" sophomore, in the game right now. Working it outside. Maribel working around the perimeter. Takes it all the way to the right. Kicks it back the other side to Sydney Richards. Richards bounce pass. She kind of forced that pass. Shavon Brewer down, and they're going to call jump ball. And I think the arrow will go to Todd County. And Red Cloud will turn it over again. That's 3 turnovers already here in the first quarter, Alicia.
A lot of nerves, Tom, a lot of nerves. You see Coach Carlo pulling out, go spare, and having a little talk to her, you know. It's like we said, if you lose, you go home, so gotta
a lot riding on the game.
Yeah, you have to get over those nerves and come to play.
Kenora gets the ball to Whitehat. Whitehat in the lane, posting it up as Raven Patton. She can't get it going. Jasmine Derby will pull down the defensive rebound. She got in there strong in tall timber, pulled it down, and she was fouled. And she'll go, no shots, no, they'll just take the ball out. The foul, who did you see with the foul?
Lone Dog, she definitely.
So Stevie will pick up her first foul. And that's something you got to watch if the big girls get into foul trouble. They go to Vitalis, back outside Maribel for 3, and she buries it. Vitalis will get the assist, and Trista Maribel will get the 3, and Red Cloud now up 5-2. 5-2 over Todd County. Selena Marshall with the ball, kicks it across to Canoyer, back up on top. They work the ball. Red Cloud playing a 2-3 zone. Outside shot, rims out, no good. And Maribel will come slicing through to pull up the rebound. She wants to take it coast to coast, takes a step, pulls it up, can't get it to go. Shavon Brewer comes away with the rebound, goes to put it back, and they're going to call jump ball. It'll be Red Cloud ball.
Brewer going hard down there, but there's a lot of Falcons.
Was that Lone Dog who blocked her, or Raven Patton?
I didn't see there was
I
so
think
many
it was
blue
Raven
shirts
Patton.
down there.
I'm going to go with Raven Patton. 3:59, we're halfway through the first quarter. Red Cloud up 5-2. Inbounds, Vitalis goes out to Katie Knutson in the game. In the lane, driving, and they're going to be a traveling call on Shavon Brewer. She got kind of stacked up. That's 4 turnovers on Red Cloud now. They got the lead 5-2, but they're not going to be able to keep the lead if they keep turning the ball over.
No, Red Cloud in that full court press, but Falcons just keep getting through that so easily, dribbling up through it, so.
Whitehat brings it up, works it to Selena Marshall on the left, back to Whitehat on top. Goes right back to Marshall. Marshall fires a 3. That's off the mark. Won't go. But Lone Dog right there for the rebound. So Stevie Lone Dog with the rebound and the putback for 2 and make it 5-4. Now Red Cloud up by 1. Shavon Brewer kicks it a ball outside to Vitalis. She has not taken a shot yet. Now she gets open, fires a shot off the rim. Won't go. Underneath, Lone Dog with another rebound. She's got 4 rebounds already. 5-4. Todd County with a chance to take the lead now. We're early on, 3:12 to go in the first quarter. They work it to Whitehat. Whitehat kicks it across to Canoyer. Vitalis went for the steal. Selena Marshall drives in. The shot blocked by Shavon Brewer, and she's going to come down with it. Shavon got the block and the rebound, and it's 5-4. Just under 3 minutes to go to the first quarter. Red Cloud by 1. Maribel kicks it outside to Katie Knutson. Back to Vitalis on top. Vitalis working it to the right. Kicks it back across to Knutson. 2:41 to go. They work it down the baseline to Derby. Derby, it goes inside to Brewer, and there's going to be a foul from behind.
Todd County doing a great job of shifting on that defense, Tom. Red Cloud's finding it difficult to find someone open, and it's just because the Todd County defense is shifting very well. They're in a 2-3 zone, but they're playing very well on that, especially when you know Red Cloud has 3-point shooters. To be in that 2-3 is kind of dangerous.
Inside, they get the ball into Shavon Brewer. Who passed that into her?
I didn't see it, sorry.
Brewer gets the 2. And make it 7-4 now. That foul was on Raven Canoyer.
Oh, that was very nice.
Driving deep was Canoyer. She passes the ball. That was to Lone Dog or to Patton?
Lone Dog.
So Stevie Lone Dog got the 2, and Canoyer will get the assist. 7-6, a 1-point lead. Todd County's not going away. They go deep outside. Katie Knutson for 3. Rims out, won't go. Brewer had a hand on it, but coming out of the pack is going to be Raven Canoyer with the rebound for Todd County, a chance to take the lead. They work it. Canoyer up on top, goes left side to Whitehat. Whitehat kicks it to Canoyer, then across, a new girl in there. That's Kelsey Herman in there for Todd County. Kelsey is a 5'4" 8th grader.
What?
5'4" 8th grader. Outside shot of 3, that's not going to go. And it's going to be Patton who tracks down the rebound for Todd County. Tipped and stolen, and Maryville will get the steal as Todd County turns the ball over. Maryville pushing the ball up the floor,
Whoa.
taking advantage of the transition. High up off the glass. You could see that aggressive play. She took it right down, and she made up her mind somewhere, I think about half court. Backward, I'm taking this all the way to the rack.
Yo, and we've talked about her, bringing some excitement, some, getting her team excited. And, Todd County noticed that. I'm sure they've been watching them all season and seeing how they took over the game at Little Wound. And, Maryville came in and took over that whole game and got them to win, basically. And, Todd County, both these coaches are great coaches, Tom, and they've definitely watched each other throughout the season. And that's why Coach Boyd called that timeout to be like, hey, we need to watch Tristan Maryville because she can turn games around.
Bob Boyd, he's been the head coach of Todd County for several years. Amanda Carlo, I forget, is this her third or fourth year?
I think it's her third.
Third year as head coach for Red Cloud. And a bit of a surprise last year. Red Cloud came out of the region with the region championship and went to state. There's going to be a bumping foul. Raven Canoyer got fouled by Liana Vitalis. Not a very smart foul.
No, if she had cut off that baseline, that's the thing is, the girls and boys pick up the fouls a lot by not moving their feet and getting to position. If she had just cut off that baseline, she could have drew a charge or just stopped her in her tracks. So
Herman, with the ball, goes left to Canoyer. Down on the wing, back out to Canoyer. Canoyer, they go right side to Herman. Canoyer to Herman, tip, and Maryville with another steal. She's looking to take it down, goes across the lane, intended for Katie Knutson. Knutson can't control it, and Red Cloud's going to turn it right back over to Todd County. Great hands by Trista Maryville.
That was great. She just reached up and grabbed that ball.
Inbounds to Herman. They work it across to Canoyer. Back to Patton. Patton up the floor. They get it over the timeline. Kelsey Herman, the 8th grader, with the ball right now. They don't put any, Red Cloud in a 2-3 zone, not putting any pressure on her way
Not
outside.
At all.
They work it around the perimeter. Canoyer on the left, back across. And it was intended for Doris Whitehead, but way beyond her outstretched hands. Todd County will turn it back over to Red Cloud. And I think there's still some jitters out there.
Oh, totally. And Tom, if you knew they had an 8th grader out there, would you be on that and pressuring that? Because she's an 8th grader,
Well, that's why nobody, she was dribbling out on top, but nobody came out putting any pressure in.
I know.
And I don't think she would have handled the pressure very well. Maryville puts up a 3. And coming down with a rebound. Was that Maryville getting her own rebound?
I believe so, yep.
And she took it right back. She got her own rebound, took it back, and make it 11-6 with 10 seconds to go in the first quarter. Red Cloud up by 5. Their largest lead of the game. Canoyer. The ball was intended for Stevie Lone Dog. It was deflected and out of bounds. It'll be Todd County ball with just 2.5 seconds to go in the first quarter. Raven Patton will take the ball out of bounds just at the end of the Red Cloud bench. Inbounds, they get it to Canoyer, 2.5 back to Patton, and they did not do a good job.
Goodness, Tom, what the heck?
You have 2.5 seconds to get the ball, get the shot off, and it was, I don't know whether they weren't aware or were stymied by the Red Cloud defense. I'm not sure, but they did not get the shot off. We've completed the first quarter, and at the end of 1, Red Cloud is up. They have the lead. They're up 11-6 over the visiting Todd County Lady Falcons. This is the first game of Region 7A. The winner will move on to the semis. The loser will pack it up for the season.
And Todd County, like we were talking about the 2 set, you have enough time to get a shot off, and they were wide open to take a shot. We have
nobody wanted to take the shot.
Well, Canoyer is like their point guard basically, and her and Doris kind of play off each other, but they're freshmen, Tom, and I don't know how Todd County works. We've talked about
Patton got the ball, and she had a chance to shoot
Patton's
it.
a senior too, but
yes.
Patton's not the floor general, right? Like I expect good players to know what time, the place, and be very aware of everything.
Right.
But I don't know. We'll see if Todd County can pull out someone to lead them on the floor. We haven't seen much from Lone Dog either. I mean, she has a few points, but I don't think they're utilizing her quite as much as they should, especially in this type of game.
She has 4 points and 4 rebounds, so it's not like she hasn't been a factor.
Or 4 of the 6, right?
Yes, but utilizing her more. Outside shot, a 3. That was by Herman.
The 8th grader
hits the 3, and now make it 11-9. Todd County had the ball to start the second quarter. Knutson out on the wing, goes inside to Maryville, down the baseline to Brewer.
Nice
Brewer post
move.
takes it in for two. Give Maryville the assist, and Shavon Brewer the two, and now make it 13-9, a 4-point lead. I get the sense that Red Cloud, they're using Shavon Brewer a lot more.
Oh my
tonight.
goodness, so much more.
The drive off the glass by Doris Whitehat. That runner off the glass for two, and make it 13-11, a 2-point lead. Maryville in the corner. Katie Knutson puts up a three, a little bit long. It won't go. Tipped, and I think it's going to go off of Raven Patton. It'll be Red Cloud ball. Sydney Richards was there, but she was sandwiched by two Todd County girls, and they said it went off with Todd County. Maryville will take the ball out of bounds. They work it outside to Knutson. Knutson on the wing. Maryville tried to go inside. It's poked away and stolen. A turnover on Red Cloud. Grabbing it is going to be Whitehat, and Whitehat's going to...
Oh, man.
Did they give her a charge?
They gave her a charge.
Brooke Grossbear got in there, and that's a charge. Was that Whitehat?
Yep. Oh, no, that was it. Yeah, that was Whitehat. My bad.
Whitehat will pick up her second foul. That'll be a turnover
You
as well.
could see it in Whitehat's eyes, though. She was going to go all the way, so Ghost Bear just got set up and waited for her.
Yep, she got in position. Maryville will bring it up. It's 13-11. Sydney Richards on the wing on the left. They go inside to Vitalis. Back to Shavon Brewer. Brewer working, trying to go inside.
Whoa,
Off
nice.
balance shot, won't go. They're going to call the foul, I believe, on Stevie Londog. That'll be her second.
Brewer doing an amazing job of working the post tonight, Tom. I'm really excited to see that and interested to see if she continues it throughout the game, because it'll be a different game if she does.
Second foul on Stevie Londog. Shavon Brewer will shoot two at the line. She has 6 of Red Cloud's 13 points, and she hits the first free throw. Now she has 7 of their 14. Make it 14-11. Red Cloud up by 3. They have had a 5-point lead. Second shot rims out, won't go. And that's Lone Dog. Is that Lone Dog? That's Catherine Bearshield who came down with the rebound. Who got that?
Whitehat. Whitehat the rebound and put back.
Make it 14-13, just a 1-point game. They tried to go inside off of Sydney Richards' hands and out of bounds, and Red Cloud will turn it over. They have 7 turnovers here.
Such a great matchup tonight, Tom, with the post play and the guards and the defense and the offense. It's a good game if you're not out here.
14-13, Red Cloud by 1. Outside, Doris Whitehat setting it up, goes left side to Canoyer. Canoyer working on the wing, trying to get somewhere, goes back to Herman. Herman drives to the elbow, then kicks it back to Canoyer. Thought about a 3, drives around. And they're going to call a blocking foul and give her 2 shots.
Wow. That could have easily been called on the floor too, but.
They're going to call it on Brooke Ghostbear. Ghostbear will pick up her second foul. And Canoyer will be at the line to shoot 2. She has a chance to give Todd County their first lead tonight. Tie ball game. She hits the first one. And we are tied at 14-all.
Todd County takes out Lone Dog. Stevie Lone Dog. She picked up her second foul there, so they're taking out her out kind of early. I'm kind of surprised, actually.
Second is a miss, and Shavon Brewer will come up with a rebound. She gives the ball over to Maryville. Maryville works it in the corner. Sydney Richards for 3, won't go. Up
nice.
Shavon Brewer with a rebound.
Oh, man.
And she kicks it out.
She shouldn't have put it on the ground. She should have kept it high, but when you put it on the ground, it's easier to swipe that way, so.
Red Cloud turns it over again. 8 turnovers here in the first half. 14-all, chance for Todd County.
Oh,
They're
man.
going to call a carry or a double dribble against Kelsey Herman, and Todd County will turn it right back over. Todd County with 6 turnovers, Red Cloud with 8.
You can see Herman, the 8th grader, warming up, Tom. She's doing a little jukes in here and kind of jukes herself out a little bit and got the carry, but you can see her warming up.
Goes for into Maryville. They'll set it up. Works it to Sydney Richards on top, on the wing to Vitalis. Back to Richards. They're going to kick it back in the corner. Sydney Richards kicks it out. Maryville down low to Shavon in the lane.
Nice.
Turns. Can't get the shot to fall, though. Raven Patton will grab the rebound off of the Brewer miss. We're still tied at 14. Raven looking to go. Nobody came over to help out. She went all the way to the rack you're always told by the coach, stop the ball, stop the ball. Patton takes it all the way to the glass, and the first lead of the ball game, Todd County goes up 16-14. You're listening to coverage of Girls High School Region 7A first round game. Red Cloud hosting Todd County, and Todd County taking their first lead. They're up 16-14.
You know, Tom, Red Cloud's been playing that 2-3 defense all season, and we still see some of the little breakdowns that we saw sort of at the beginning. So hopefully they can tighten that defense up and cut that.
Maribel passes. It's a bad pass. Doris Whitehead with a steal. Puts it up off the glass. Doris Whitehead got the steal. Red Cloud turned it over. Whitehead gets a 2. Timeout on the floor. 5:02 to go in the first half of play, and Todd County has taken a 4-point lead. They go up 18-14 over Red Cloud, the home team and the higher seed. You're listening to Keeley FM Radio, the voice of this great Lakota nation.
Good timeout call by Coach Carlo. You know, there is a breakdown happening in their defense, and they do need to recognize that. And you know, she's taking the time to slow down the pace too, because the Falcons are kind of getting some momentum to them. So
you're not only listening on Keeley Radio, you're watching on KOLC TV. Vitalis will take the ball out of bounds. Inbounds to Tristan Maribel. Maribel will bring the ball up the floor. Works it up on top, drives in the lane, puts the runner up, can't get it to go. And underneath, that's coming out of there is going to be Kelsey Herman with a rebound. She kicks it to Whitehead. And Katie Knudsen did a good job getting over there.
That was a very good job.
And really cut her off from the basket. So a turnover against Todd County. And Tristan Maribel will bring it up. 18-14, Todd County by 4. Vitalis out on the wing. She'll bring it up on top, hands the ball to Maribel. Maribel in the lane, goes to Brewer. Brewer takes a step, reverse layup, can't get it to go. Underneath, that's going to be Catherine Bearshield with another rebound.
Pushing the ball, Tom. They're pushing the ball.
That shot doesn't go, and in the lane, Jasmine Derby will come down with the rebound. She shovels the outlet pass out to Shavon. Shavon to Maribel in the corner to Katie Knudsen. Back to Maribel. Maribel up on top. They work it back. Vitalis, as she put up, she might have put up 1 3 tonight. That's all I know.
Oh.
Katie, that could have been a double dribble.
Yeah, it was.
Maribel working on top, working on the wing to the right, back to Knudsen in the corner. Vitalis, a wide open look from 3, and she buries it. So Knudsen with the assist, and Vitalis will hit her first 3 tonight and make it 18-17.
Good transition of the ball from Red Cloud. If they could just do that more often, they would find her open.
They had good ball movement, and they were patient.
Yep.
Something you always like, a half-court offense.
I do.
Kelsey Herman with the ball, trying to drive in the
Whoa.
paint. Nice
8th
crossover,
grader.
couldn't get it. Jasmine Derby will grab the rebound. It was definitely a nice crossover. The 8th grader showing some poise.
Heck yes.
Down low, Vitalis with that pass. Outside Knudsen for 3. Raven Derby with the rebound. And coming out of there is going to be Maribel. Jasmine Derby, I meant. Inside Shavon. Underneath to Derby. Puts it up, hits underneath the backboard. And it's out of bounds. It should be Todd County ball. 18-17, Todd County by 1. Stevie Londog back in the ball game for Todd County. Bob Boyd pacing the sidelines. Do you think Amanda Carlos relaxed? She wound up tight.
If she is, she looks calm and cool on the outside.
Red Cloud ball. They said it went off of a Todd County player. They're going to work it. Maribel gets an open look for 3. Can't get that to go. And rebound.
Nice.
Derby with another rebound. They work it back to Maribel on top. This time Katie Knudsen open for 3. She can't get it to go either. Catherine Bearshield with another rebound. She's got 3. Pushing the ball up is Kenoyer. Maribel picks her up, almost got a steal, and does get a steal, but it's going to come to Kelsey Herman. Great hustle by Maribel.
Oh my goodness, great athleticism. Holy moly.
Holy moly. Whoa, where did that come from?
She was right in front of us. It was awesome.
Kenoyer on top, goes to Herman, back to Kenoyer. They work it inside the Lone Dog. She got 3, can't get it to go. She'll be fouled, and she'll go to the line to shoot 2. Could not be a 3-point play, though, so she'll shoot 2 free throws.
Todd County looking for Lone Dog now that she's back in there. This will be interesting because Red Cloud's been playing Brewer pretty much all night. I mean, they are finding those outside shots now, but they've been definitely looking for Brewer. So Nice little post play going on tonight.
Lone Dog to shoot 2. She misses her first one. She'll shoot again. I did not see who the foul was on, whether it was on Shavon or Derby. I couldn't see the official when he signaled.
I think it was on Derby. I just saw it flash on the board. We had a glimpse of the board coming to life
Really?
tonight.
Okay.
Yeah.
Second shot by Lone Dog won't go. Tipped up, and Lone Dog's going to get her own rebound. She can't get that, and in the Lone Dog's going to get her second rebound. She turns and fires and draws another foul.
Wow,
So
Tom.
Lone Dog with 2 offensive rebounds, and she'll go to the line. She's 0 for 2 from the line. She'll shoot 2 more. Who is that one on?
I think it was on Derby again, actually. Yep, Derby again, picking up her second. This is the most post play we've seen all season, Tom, I think.
18-17, and Lone Dog will miss her third free throw in a row. How exasperating is that?
Oh my gosh, I know, especially as a senior, right?
Knutson comes out. Sydney Richards comes in for Red Cloud. Back at the line, and another miss.
Oh my gosh!
And Lone Dog will get her another rebound, and this time she had 2 more offensive rebounds and the putback for 2.
Holy moly.
And make it 20-17 now with 3-point lead.
We're seeing some great athleticism
Brewer
tonight.
into the lane. Yeah, she's going to be fouled. That'll be the 16th foul, so there's no shots yet. It's on the floor. 16 fouls against Todd County. And it'll be Red Cloud taking the ball out. So you tell me the scoreboard is working?
You have flashes of it. So right when they put it up, then it'll flash on the board. You got to watch careful, though.
Vitalis to Brewer in the lane. Puts up a little 8-footer.
Nice.
Count it. Vitalis will get the assist. Shavon Brewer, the 2. She's got 9 now. Back to a 1-point game, 20-19. Todd County by 1. Canoyer running the floor.
Holy
a little bit
cow.
out of control. Scoops that shot up, won't go. Tipped up, and there's going to be a foul. I think Derby had position. It's going to be on Stevie Lone Dog, and that'll be her third.
Yep. Now they're gonna pull her out here.
Stevie Lone Dog will pick up her third foul. That is big.
Derby doing a good job. We saw on those last 2 free throws by Lone Dog, her get her own rebound off her shots, and so Derby this time boxed out. You could hear Carlo on the bench saying box out. So she definitely listened.
Maryville brings it up on the wing to Richards. Richards needs some help. Gets it to Vitalis. Vitalis in the lane goes to Shavon.
Oh my goodness.
Shavon whistle for traveling.
It's a big travel there.
Yep.
She knew she traveled. She just stopped.
20-19, Todd County by 1. Amanda Carlo on the bench going, what? What? What are you doing? You're a senior. Heads up play now. Keep your head in the game. Full court pressure by Red Cloud. Canoyer weaving her way up. Gets the ball over to Selena Marshall in the corner to Raven Patton. She'll let fly a 3. Nobody came out and put a hand in her face.
Holy cow.
And Patton knocks down a 3. And now make it 23-19. Back to a 4-point lead. Brewer works the baseline. Spin, turns. Goes to the shot, draws the foul. Is it on Patton?
Let me watch the board carefully. Brewer pulling out some cool moves, Tom. We haven't seen any of those.
Raven Patton will be her first foul.
Is it me or are those moves?
They've been there. She only did them usually once or twice a game. Now we're saying
goodness, like all night, all this first half.
Well, they're really, the game plan, I guess, has been to go inside with Shavon.
Has it? I mean, all season? Tonight, definitely. You see
Right, no, not all season, but I mean, tonight, definitely.
Something.
Brewer will hit 1 of 2. She's got 10 points now. And make it 23-20.
Nice.
Who got the steal?
Maryville.
Maryville got the steal and the 2. And make it 23-22. Back to a 1-point lead.
Oh, that full court press.
Canoyer.
10 seconds.
They're going to call 10 seconds and another turnover. Red Cloud defense forcing the turnover. That's something you can really build on when you force a turnover like that.
For sure, and Red Cloud has opportunity to go up at half here, Tom, so we'll see if they make the most out of this.
44 seconds to go in the second quarter. Down by 1 in the corner. Vitalis open for 3, a little bit long underneath.
Nice.
Jasmine Derby with another rebound and a putback, her first points. And Red Cloud takes the lead back 24-23 with 29 seconds to go.
Oh, good cut off the baseline by Richards there.
She gets the steal and passes it quickly, so she's not whistled for traveling. Maryville up on top, working it against Canoyer. Drives in the corner to Derby, back to Maryville. across to Vitalis, a little high, a little just careless turnover.
Now Todd County has the opportunity to go take the lead.
10 seconds to go in the first half. They're down 24-23. Red Cloud had retaken the lead, but with that turnover gives Todd County the chance. See if Red Cloud's D can stick up. Kelsey Herman working it up on top. They give the ball back to Raven Patton, driving, stepping, puts a shot up off the glass. She made that look so easy, didn't she?
Yeah, she did. Well, she was the one last time who wasn't even aware of how much time was on the clock, but it seemed like this time she knew what was going on.
That's the buzzer. We've completed the first 2 quarters, and at the end of the half now, the Todd County Lady Falcons have the lead. They are up 25-24 over the home team, the Red Cloud Lady Crusaders. Don't go away. We got ourselves a ball game.
This is awesome, Tom.
Holy moly, as my partner said here. We got ourselves a ball game. Don't go away. This is Keeley FM Radio, and you're watching on KOLC TV.
This is awesome, Tom. This is such a great matchup between these two teams, and we've seen both of them adjust throughout the game. From little adjustments to boxing out to big adjustments to switching up the defense and really stepping. What really has changed it around for the Red Cloud Lady Crusaders in the second quarter is that they've stepped up that full court press. Todd County has been just dribbling through it all night, dribbling past through it all night. But in this last couple minutes, Red Cloud has really stepped up that full court press, and it's shook up the. Todd County has 3 very young guards. We have Doris Whitehat, who's a freshman, Raven Canoyer, who's a freshman, and now we have the 8th grader, Kelsey Herman, who's gotten a lot of playing time in that second quarter. I think she played that whole second quarter, but if Red Cloud recognizes that, we could call it inexperience just because they're 8th and 9th graders, but if they pressure that and test those guards and see what they have and their experience, then I really think that's where the game's going to change around, is they continue to pressure those guards and make them prove themselves.
Maribel's done a good job. She has 3 steals. She almost had another one down here right in front of us. Very athletic, and they're going to continue to need that aggressive play by Tristan Maribel, especially on defense.
Yes.
To force Todd County into some mistakes. Red Cloud had 11 turnovers. Todd County had 10 here in the first half of play. Other numbers, Tristan Maribel, 9 points, 3 steals and assists and 2 rebounds. Shavon Brewer, 10 points, a block shot, 6 rebounds. Liana Vitalis has 3 points and 3 assists. Jasmine Derby has 2 points and 6 rebounds. They have 14 team rebounds and 11 turnovers. For Todd County, Raven Canoyer, 1 point, 1 rebound, 1 assist. Doris White has 8 points and 2 rebounds, 1 steal. Stevie Lone Dog has 6 points and 8 rebounds. Raven Patton, 7 points and 2 rebounds. And Catherine Bearshield has 3 rebounds. And Kelsey Herman has a 3. They have 16 team rebounds to Red Cloud's 14, 10 turnovers to Red Cloud's 11, but it's that close of a ball game. Todd County with 2 rebound edge and a 1 turnover edge.
Wow.
But this is going to be a game, it's 25-24 at the half, where every possession matters and it counts. Every free throw counts, and it's going to come down to who plays the best, who plays the most efficient, who takes care of the basketball, and who takes care of the shots and finds the good shots.
We talked about both coaches being very smart and knowing their players, but also knowing the players of the other team and making those adjustments. We haven't seen much from Vitalis because they've, even though Todd County's in that 2-3 zone, they've been hustling on top to shut down those outside shots, especially by Vitalis. She's 1 of 2, I think, tonight.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. And we've seen a lot of post play by Red Cloud with Shavon Brewer, busting out those moves that we've seen once in a while, but tonight we've seen them all first half, and it'll be interesting to see how Red Cloud comes out and what their offense looks like in the second half, because they can, as we've seen tonight, they can play inside. I wish we had seen that all season, but but we definitely know they can play outside. So if they do start to shut down Todd County starts to shut down that inside on Shavon Brewer, then we definitely know Red Cloud has those outside shooters that can turn it on too.
We saw them with some good, when they moved the ball and were patient and found the open man, they could hit, but that they got to maintain that patience.
Yes, and games like this, you know, you can feel the pressure, and sometimes you can play pressured, and that means rushing the ball and forcing passes and taking off before you get the, you know, dribbling, trying to take off before you get the ball and put the dribble down. So we've seen a little bit of that. We saw a lot of turnovers in that first quarter, actually. And then we saw them start to get their pace that second quarter. So hopefully the second half they find their groove and continue to adjust. So
tonight's game brought to you by Big Bats Conoco, Lakota Plains Propane and Sioux Nation Shopping Center. Brought to you by Pine Ridge Oil, Pine Ridge Area Chamber of Commerce, Subway restaurants in Pine Ridge and at Prairie Wind Casino. We thank also Ready Cash and iBank in Rapid on East St. Pat's, Prairie Edge Book and Music Store downtown Rapid at 6th and Main, all season screen printing over in Hot Springs. We thank Ogallala Lakota College, OST Department of Public Safety, Ogallala Sioux Lakota Housing. We thank OLC's Head Start, Early Head Start program. We thank Ogallala Lakota College, Red Cloud, Pine Ridge. Let's see, Red Cloud, Pine Ridge, Crazy Horse, and Little One. We thank Ogallala Lakota County Schools. We want to thank also Pejaluto TP, Sweetgrass, Lakota Funds, Thunder Valley CDC, Badlands Enterprises, Dick Bear Ford. You're listening to Keeley FM Radio, the voice of this Lakota Nation. The tournament time. We're in the postseason. This is what you play for. This is what you get ready for. This is what you practice for. You hone your skills for. Is the tournament. And we're in the tournament right now. The winner will move on to the semis of Region 7A, which will be Thursday night. The loser will pack it up for the season.
if you're Coach Carlo, Tom, what are you telling your players in the locker room?
Well, they got to take better care of the ball. That's one. Stevie Lone Dog, in one series, picked up 4 offensive rebounds.
She sure did. That was out of
you
control.
You can't do that. You've got to put a body on her and box her out. You just have to do that. So, I mean, that's an area that Red Cloud struggled.
Yes, they do.
You know, with rebounding, and so that's an area that they also have to take care of and work on here in the second half.
Definitely.
This is their home floor. You got to protect your home floor, your home territory. So it's not the time to be rattled. And on paper, Red Cloud with seniors that we're talking.
Definitely.
We're talking Tristan Maribel and Shavon Brewer and Liana Vitalis. There's 3 seniors. Brooke Gosberg is a senior. I mean, so you're a senior-dominated team, and we saw a young Todd County team.
Yes.
At the guards, we saw 3 guards out there, 2 ninth graders and an 8th grader. With, we saw Kelsey Herman, an 8th grader, coming in off the bench. We saw Raven Canoyer and Doris Whitehead starting.
Yep.
And so, I mean, on paper, the advantage should go to the experience to Red Cloud, but Todd County is no shrinking violet. They're out there playing hard.
I really like watching younger players play, and I think I mentioned this before about how they really don't think. They just let their natural instincts take over, you know, and if they're a natural athlete and also just naturally, basketball smart, then it's really fun to watch because they don't let the head games happen, right? They don't get, frustrated, or they're not worried about who's in the crowd, or, they're not worried about some of those things that can be big distractions for our players on and off the court, to be honest. And they're just happy to be here sometimes, and happy to play. When you watch little kids play basketball, they play just for fun, and they play to have a good time and because they enjoy it. And I feel like with our younger players, we see that too. We don't see the pressure, and we don't see the expectation that's sometimes on our older players. They just come out and they play, because they enjoy it. They play because, they have that natural ability, and you can see it come through whenever they do make those plays, and they don't get flustered, and they, the coach has confidence in them and keeps them out there the whole game. And those freshmen are out there leading the whole game for Todd County. I don't think either, maybe they came out for a little bit, but they've been in there the whole game, and that's how they were at the Lakota Nation Invitationals as well. So it'll be a fun 4 years with Coach Boyd over at Todd County as he has these girls all the way through. And
they're no longer freshmen. They've had They've had a whole season
Yep.
of playing and starting from the get-go, from right in the beginning of the season. So
Definitely. And it'll be interesting to see. You know, I'm defensive-minded, and I like to see how teams step that up because you know, if you can shut down key players and you can mess up someone's offense, you know, that can totally change a game around. And I honestly don't. We saw some great defensive movement from Todd County with that 2-3 zone, and Red Cloud we saw them lapse a little bit, you know, on that baseline and also shut it down. So I think if they both get consistency in their defense, then we'll see another tight half here. So, or low scoring anyway.
well, there are some other tournaments going on. District in the B area. District 13B started last night, and in 13B, it was Kadoka area defeating Crusaders 68-21. In 14B, Ulrich's got a 45-29 win over Rapid City Christian, and in 15B, Dupree beat Teosha Valley Topa 55-38. McIntosh upended Wakwala 68-57, and it was Bison over Takini in 16B 57-39. So those are some other tournaments going on. It's tournament time for all of girls across the state. We're ready for the second half, and it looks like Red Cloud will have the ball to start the second half of play. We're underway. Are you ready, Ms. Musso?
Let's do this, Tom Casey.
Okay. Working it around the horn. Vitalis in the corner, then back outside to Trista Marable. Across to Brooke Gosfair. Sydney Richards working, trying to move well up without the ball. Vitalis over to Marable.
Oh, nice.
Nice closeout. Richards in the corner. She goes to her left. Fires the three ball, comes up short. Raven Patton will come down with the rebound. Patton will bring the ball up herself. She's a senior. Working it. Drives all the way in. Puts a shot up for two. That's the second time tonight. She's gone all the way. Puts a shot up and make it 27-24, a three-point lead. Marable across to Vitalis. She had an open look.
Oh, wow.
And then she does take it. She buries it. Marable with the assist. Vitalis will hit her second three of the ball game, and we are tied at 27-all. I thought she hesitated, wasn't going to take it, and the defender got closer to her, and she still put it up and knocked it down.
She wanted the defender to get on her and put a hand in her face so she could make it that way.
A little bit more of a challenge.
Yeah.
Come on, challenge him, baby. Patton skips it all the way across to Selena Marshall, who barely could handle it. Shot clock at 11. They work it to Doris Whitehead on top. Work it, and working around, that's Canoyer. Goes to Patton. Patton drives, scoops the shot. Can't get it to go underneath Stevie. Lone Dog with another rebound and a putback for two. And Todd County back in the lead, 29-27. Lone Dog with 9 rebounds in the game and 8 points. On the wing, Vitalis wide open look for three.
Pretty. That was pretty.
Liana, her third three of the ball game. She's got 9 points, and Red Cloud back in the lead. They go up 30-29.
Steal there by Marable.
Trista Marable with her fourth steal of the ball game. In the lane, takes it up, can't get it to go. Raven Patton hustles back on defense and gets the rebound. Patton will bring the ball up the floor, and Marable with another steal.
I was wondering what Patton was doing with the ball. She's more of a forward, and she was trying to bring the ball up.
In the corner, Sydney Richards gets a wide open look for three. Marable with the assist. Sydney Richards with a three, and Red Cloud now up 33-29. They have a 4-point lead. Canoyer driving the ball. She works it out on the wing. Whitehead then back up on top to Marshall. Marshall to Whitehead. They go down in the corner. Canoyer for three comes up way short. And the rebound, Sydney Richards. Kind of a delayed reaction, but she finally reacted in time to get it.
Yeah.
In the corner, goes back to Marable. Marable, the floor general, working out on the wing on the left. In the corner to Richards. He just hit a three. She brings it back outside. They work it to Marable on top. Moving. Brewer in the lane, kicks it to Richards. She gets another open look for three. Can't get that one to go. And Raven Patton will track down the rebound for Todd County. The Lady Falcons, 32-29. Red Cloud by 3. They work it from the corner. A three-point shot will go. Stevie Lone Dog tracks down the rebound and put back for two.
Tom. She came out of nowhere to grab that rebound.
Yep. 10 rebounds, 10 points. She's got a double-double now. 32-31. Was that Vitalis again?
Yes.
Vitalis with another three, her fourth three of the ball game. Marable with the assist. Timeout on the floor. 4 minutes and 40 seconds to go in the third quarter. It is now 35-31, Red Club by 4, and Liana Vitalis has hit 4 threes in this ball game. She has 90 for the season now, 90.
That's awesome, Tom.
That's second all time for a season in girls for three-pointers, 90.
What's number 1?
Jill Young from Mitchell Christian hit 105.
105, 15 more?
15 more
16 more.
to break the record.
Yes.
Jill Young in the top 10 has 4 different
Oh, really?
positions in the top 10.
From where?
Well,
Where's she
different
from?
seasons.
No, where is she from?
Mitchell Christian. Mitchell Christian. She has this dazed look. What do you mean?
I've
Mitchell
never
Christian.
even heard of Mitchell Christian. I suppose. I believe you.
105 threes in a season, but career-wise, she has more than anybody. Way more. A lot more than anybody.
Wow.
She ended up going to SDSU, South Dakota State University.
Okay.
Played 4 years of ball at SDSU.
Awesome.
The timeout is in, and stolen. Sydney Richards is going to steal the ball from Patton. Richards gets the steal. Todd County turns it over. They work it on the wing to Richards. Vitalis trying to get free in the corner. And Marshall comes out. They go into Shavon Brewer. The shot won't go. That's going to be in the lane. Maribel gets the rebound, and she muscled it back. She actually muscled that ball away from her teammate, Shavon Brewer, to put it right back up and draw the foul. I didn't see who the foul's on.
I believe it's on Marshall.
Selena Marshall will pick up, I think, her first foul. 35-31. Maribel hit it.
Yep.
So she's got 10 points now. But more importantly, she's got 5 steals in the ball game.
She definitely has the ability to bring the Red Cloud Crusaders to life, and she has throughout this game. So
that shot won't go. Shavon Brewer will come down with the offensive rebound. She kicks it out to Maribel. Brewer gets the rebound, the assist, and Maribel knocks down the 3. And all of a sudden, it's 39-31.
Oh, good hands there by Richards.
Richards with a steal. She puts up a 3, a little bit long. I think she's a little hasty with that one.
She must have felt it.
Kelsey Herman brings the ball up the right side. Raven Kenoria drives, puts a runner up, won't go. Stevie Lone Dog with her
Nice
11th
move.
rebound. She turns around. Who's going to get the rebound? Red Cloud came away with it. Who actually got it?
I couldn't see. There's too many people walking by.
Here I'm thinking we're in the corner where nobody walks by. And Brooke Ghostbear down low, inside across the lane to Shavon Brewer. Knocked out of bounds by Raven Kenoyer. Sydney Richards coming out. Katie Knutson in for Red Cloud.
Red Cloud definitely playing like they have senior veterans out there right now, Tom. Definitely stepping up that full court press.
Vitalis floats the ball into Katie Knutson. Up on top to Maribel. Maribel working it left side to Vitalis. In the corner to Ghostbear. She gets an open look for 3. That's going to be short. Won't go. And rebound will come down to Kenoyer. Kenoyer working the ball up the floor. They're going to kick it in the wing to, that's Kenoyer. That was Whitehat. Over to Kenoyer. Now back up on top to Whitehat. Right side, Kelsey Herman. They work it around. They go inside to Raven Patton. Big dribble. And the steal. Shavon Brewer is going to get the steal as Todd County turns it over. Maribel with the ball. Up and over in the corner to Vitalis. Shavon Brewer working around Lone Dog. Bounce pass back to Brewer. Brewer up the glass.
That was nice.
Brewer with the assist.
That's what I'm talking about, Tom. Having 2 post players, you're able to draw that defense down and find that short pass to your other post player if you know how to play it right.
Brooke Gosser got the 2 with Brewer getting an assist. Make it 41-31 now. Now it's a 10-point lead. They work it in the corner, and they're going to call a traveling on Doris Whitehat. Whitehat will be whistling for the travel. It'll be Red Cloud ball. 2:30, 2.5 minutes to go here in the third, and Red Cloud's come out and dominated the third quarter. They've held Todd County to just 6 points here in the third. Maribel bringing the ball up, directs traffic. Works it left side over to Knutson. Over here to Brooke Ghoster. They're going to skip it all the way across. Vitalis open for 3. Carries it. Ghost Bear with the assist. Liana Vitalis hits her 5th 3 of the ball game. She's got 15. Lone Dog driving, spinning.
Whoa, that's
up over
pretty.
Brewer and Lone Dog for 2. She's got 12. And they get 44-33.
Oh, Vitalis in the corner again. Holy cow.
Is that Vitalis again?
Yes.
Who got it to her?
I'm sorry, I missed it. It was out of control.
Timeout on the floor. Vitalis with 5 threes in the third quarter. 5 threes in the third quarter. Liana Vitalis lighting it up.
Oh my God, same spot every time too. We're just watching her stand here and shoot all day.
Well, it's nice to see, you know, I was talking to people and they said that this past summer, Liana put some time in the gym.
That's awesome.
She really did work on her shooting.
You can tell. Holy cow. I mean, every game she hits. I don't know what her average threes per game is, but.
Well, she had 86 coming into tonight's game, and that's 20 games. So, you know, it's
4.3 per game.
Okay, there you go. She had 2 games with 7. Tonight she has 6.
Wow. It's nice to see this team come alive. You know, we've seen them waver quite a bit every game. You know, you never know if they're going to take the lead or be down at half. And then, you know, they always seem to come out and pull through. And it's nice to see them kind of have a nice steady pace rather than trying to pull through, you know what I mean, and finding their groove here. So we'll see if Todd County, you know, you can never count them out, especially with the senior Stevie Lone Dog leading them. So we'll see if they can pull back here.
Todd County after the timeout. Kenoyer will work the ball on the wing, and that's going to be Kelsey Herman. They're going to throw it away. You know, that's not what you want when you have a timeout.
Not at all. We'll see if they switched up their defense here. Maybe they call that timeout to switch this up.
Coming out of the game, Lacey Halligan, who was in there, 5'4" freshman. She's out, and Doris Whitehead back in for Todd County. The 3 guards, 8th grader, 2 9th graders up on top of this zone defense. They work it in the lane, spinning. Shavon Brewer puts it up and gets the 2.
That's awesome, Tom.
Maribel with assist, Shavon Brewer the 2. She's got 12 now, 49-33. Working on the wing.
Good defense.
Went around Vitalis and driving. That's Whitehead, drives it in, scoops it up, can't get it to go. She'll be fouled and she'll go to the line to shoot a pair. Whitehead at the line to shoot 2.
We've seen Shavon Brewer. You mentioned she has 12 points here, Tom, and those 12 points are hard-fought points. It's hard posting up down there, and she's been doing a great job of it all night.
So she'll pick up the foul. At the line, Whitehead will hit the first one. Brooke Gosper comes out. Katie Knudsen, Jasmine Derby back in the ballgame. And Whitehead will hit both free throws. She's got 10 points. Maribel will bring the ball up. Movement without the ball.
Whoa,
they work it down low.
open.
Derby was wide open. Maribel with a nice pass. Derby back door wide open. Nobody there. She knocks it off the glass for an easy 2. 51-36. 15-point lead. They work it outside shot. Kelsey Herman for 3. Bounces up over the backboard. It'll be Red Cloud ball.
I'm surprised Todd County hasn't switched up that defense, Tom. Now it's getting broken down in the inside even more where there's wide open players and there's no body contact on the post players at all. So
42 seconds to go in the third quarter. Red Cloud. Shot clock at 25. Vitalis works it around, goes Maribel back out to Knudsen. Knudsen gets a wide open look for 3. Can't get it to go underneath. That is Derby reaching in there and tying up Raven Patton. And Derby, I think, hit her back of her head against the floor. She's holding her head, but great job by Derby getting in there.
Derby is tough down there. Whenever she's in there, you know she's going to have a hand on the ball no matter where it's at. So
Todd County gets the arrow. Red Cloud had the ball at the start of the quarter. Patton with the ball. Up the floor to Whitehead. Whitehead taking down the right side. Knudsen chasing her. They'll bring it back. 19 seconds. Shot clock off here as the third quarter winding on down. They work it on the wing to Kenoyer. Back outside to Whitehead. Whitehead back to Kenoyer. Gets an open look for 3, and she hits it. Kenoyer from 3. Whitehead with the assist, and they get 51-38.
Good hands there.
Knocked out of bounds off of Todd County. It'll be Red Cloud ball. Vitalis will take it out. 1.5 seconds in the quarter. This is talking about a catch and shoot. Nope, there's not time for a pass. The buzzer sounded. That's the end of the three. At the end of three, the Red Cloud Crusaders, who were down by 1.5, have come back and taken a 13-point lead. They're up 51-38. 51-38 over the visiting Todd County Lady Falcons. Big game. The winner of this game goes on in Region 7A to the semis. The loser packs it up. The winner of this game will go on to play Littlewood on Thursday night. Is that how it looks?
Yep, at 6:30 at Littlewood School.
Yep. And in this third quarter, a couple things. One, Liana Vitalis got loose, found the line, 5 threes in this third quarter. And Tristan Marable, she has 5 steals and 6 assists in this game. So between those two seniors, and then we've seen Shavon Brewer inside. She has 12 points and 7 rebounds for the game.
I mean, we talk about the seniors on Red Cloud and the younger players for Todd County, but if you're Todd County, any team, you never want to say, oh, we have young players, we'll be next year. No, we're here right now, Tom. This is it, you know, and it doesn't matter if you have freshmen or seniors or a mix or what, but, you know, you practice all season for this and you learn all season to get to this point. So we'll see if Todd County can adjust. They haven't changed their defense up, and I really think they should because it's not working.
Red Cloud with the ball to start.
Wide open.
Quarter number 4, an open look for
Wide
Brooke
open.
Gosper. Marable with assist. Brooke Gosper gets the 2, her second 2 of the game, and make it 53-38. Pressure on the ball, up the floor, they get it to Kelsey Herman. Herman on the wing, drives towards the baseline, being chased back out. They get the ball to Canoyer. Canoyer works it right side now, wide open look from outside, won't go, and the rebound underneath, tipped down. Raven Patton with the offensive rebound and a putback for 2. She's got 11 now, 11 points and 7 rebounds.
Looks like Patton's following Vitalis there, Tom.
In the corner, Gosper.
Box and one for
back
sure.
To Vitalis, back out to Gosper. They're working the ball around the horn.
Are they in man? Oh, they're in a box and one, Tom.
I suppose the one is on Vitalis.
Of course
Into
it
Shavon
is.
Brewer. Can't get it off the glass very well. Kelsey Herman will come down with a rebound for Todd County. And at the other end, they're going to throw it away. A turnover on Todd County. They get it. You get a stop. You want to score, not throw it away.
So frustrating, Tom.
We're just a minute into the fourth quarter. 53-40. Red Cloud up by 13. Knudsen with the ball. Works it on the wing to Gosper.
Oh!
Gosper's pass, a lackadaisical pass. It's tipped, and Kelsey Herman will come away with a steal as Red Cloud turns it over.
Patton, wow.
Underneath, Raven Patton for 2. You can't relax against Todd County. They're going to fight and claw their way back in the game.
They are.
53-42, an 11-point lead. Marable drives, kicks it back to Gosper. Gosper fires a 3, won't go. Underneath, Shavon Brewer with a rebound. She's got 3 girls around her and will draw the foul. Shavon with 8 rebounds and 12 points tonight. She had 3 Lady Falcons around her.
Sure did. She got that rebound.
The foul against Raven Canoyer, that'll be her 3rd foul.
We always talk about box and one, Tom, and actually I'm surprised Todd County actually came out in a box and one. That's
Well, you have an opponent knocking down 5 threes, you're going to do something.
That's true.
Out to Knudsen. Knudsen works it. Sydney Richards gets a wide open look for 3 off the rim, won't go. Vitalis hustling to save it.
Oh, that was good hustle by
Great
Vitalis.
job by Vitalis.
Every play counts, Tom, and Vitalis definitely showed on that play right there.
That's what we talked about. Every possession, every foul, every free throw, it all matters in a game like this with so much on the line. Vitalis to Knudsen, working around the perimeter, goes to the left, open look, Marable for 3, rattles and won't go. Underneath, Patton will come down the rebound for Todd County. 53-42, it's an 11-point game. 6 minutes to go exactly here in the fourth quarter. Stevie Londog way out on top. Works it in the corner, gets it in the corner to
Stevie
Whitehead.
Londog wanting the ball, Tom. She's calling
Goes
for
into
it.
Lone Dog, comes up short off the glass, won't go underneath.
Man,
And
Tom,
Lone Dog with
she's
another
tough.
offensive rebound and a putback for 2. She's got 14 points and 12 rebounds.
Oh, no,
And
Tom.
another careless in on the inbound, stepping on the inbounds line, Red Cloud will turn it right back over to Todd County.
Lone Dog, the senior for Todd County, coming to play, Tom. She was calling for that ball down low, and when she put up her shot, she went after it and got her rebound and put it back up. She's all over the place. She's definitely not going down easy tonight.
A 9-point game, 53-44. Amanda Carlo seeing some momentum change here. Calls timeout on the floor. Red Cloud 53, Todd County 44. A lot of time left in this fourth quarter. 5:41 to go. This is Keeley FM Radio, and you're watching on KOLC TV.
What do you think, Tom? You think they have enough, do you think Todd County has enough to cut this lead? We did see it. What was the lead before this?
Well, I mean, we had a 13-point lead. We had 15-point lead, 51-36. So that's actually 49-33 was the largest lead. That's a 16-point lead.
And now we're down to 9.
Now we're down to 9. This will determine what you're made of. What are you made of? If you can bend and don't break, you worked hard to take the lead, to not only take it, but just to grab that lead in the third quarter. Well, you can't sit back and just cruise through the fourth quarter.
5 minutes, 41 seconds is a lot of time, Tom. It's a lot of time to cut a 9-point lead for sure.
Todd County will take the ball out. Inbounds all the way out, and a 3-point shot won't go. Coming down with a rebound, that's Canoyer. Grabs the rebound for Todd County. They work it back in the corner. Around the horn, Canoyer gets the ball to Herman. Herman to Canoyer up on top. That's Doris Whitehat for 3. That's not going to work. And Sydney Richards will come out of there with the rebound for Todd County. Bringing it up, Trista Marable. Sees the seam, drives in the lane, puts it hard off the glass. Trista Marable, she had her sight set. Wasn't going to be stopped. Drove right to the glass and off the glass for 2. She's got 15 points, and they get 55-44. Raven Patton drives. She scoops that shot up behind the backboard, and it's stuck behind the backboard. She'll draw the foul, and I think she'll be at the line shooting too.
This is going to be a while to get this ball down, I think. It's stuck in an odd place. That could be a momentum changer. This is like a timeout in itself, to be honest.
Ball stuck up in the backside of the backboard. And you need another ball to try and hit it off of there.
And then to get it just right.
Or to get a broom. You're going to get a broom handle and do that. They have Rical coming out, and he'll tip that ball up and over, and we've got the ball back, and we're ready to continue. At the line will be Raven Patton to shoot 2. She's got 13 points in the game and 8 rebounds now, and she'll bury the first free throw and makes it a 10-point game. It's 55-45, Red Cloud by 10. Right back at the line, shoots again, and rattles that one in. She's got 15 now, back to a 9-point lead, 55.
Red Cloud almost turned it over there, Tom.
Up the floor to Richards. Richards drives, dishes it back, intended for Shavon Brewer. They're going to say Kelsey Herman was in. It looked like it came off of Kelsey Herman, and they're going to call it a turnover on Red Cloud. And so Patton will get it in to Kelsey Herman. Herman right back to Patton. Marable went for the steal. Back to Herman. Working it down the right side in the corner. Doris Whitehat trying to drive the baseline all the way across, and they're going to turn it over. It'll be
both teams getting
Red
too
Cloud
excited
ball.
here.
Yep.
And both teams in a full court press, Tom. So we'll see, if that makes a difference for either of them. Both of them seem to be getting through, but, just getting kind of shook up when they get on the offensive side of the court.
4:39 to go. Richards with the ball. Picks up her dribble, gets the ball to the floor. General Marable, and she'll bring it up. She's careful, look to see where the opponents are. She drives into the lane.
Ooh,
down low,
pretty.
Shavon Brewer wide open. She got some penetration in the lane, drew the defense, dished the ball to Shavon Brewer, got an easy bucket off the glass. She's got 14 now, making it an 11-point game, 57-46, Red Club by 11. They work it in the corner. Canoyer trying to go inside, the ball gets tipped, and with the steal, that's another steal by Trista Marable, and she'll be fouled.
Todd County trying to force the ball, Tom, but also Red Cloud defense playing great. Pressuring the down low. They know Stevie Lone Dog is a threat, and so they're putting a body on her down there and making it hard for her to get the ball, and that's who Todd County's looking for, and they just can't find her.
In the ball to Katie Knutson, will bring it down the left side. She holds it up, gets the ball to Vitalis, over to Maribel. And they're going to call an offensive foul away from the ball. Is it going to be on Ghost Bear? Ghost Bear was pushing her, using her body and pushing the defender away. The official now blocked out. Can you see who he's saying?
I'm sorry, I can't. I missed it. I'll see if it flashes.
I'm thinking it's on Ghost Bear. And that will be another turnover on Red Cloud. They don't need a turnover. They have an 11-point lead, 57-40. We're halfway through the fourth quarter, 3:52 to go. Raven Patton drive to the baseline, gets inside, comes up short, and tipped down, and that's going to be Canoyer with the rebound. She puts the count the basket and one. Raven with the offensive rebound.
They just don't quit, Tom. They just don't quit.
She'll have a 3-point opportunity. It's back to a 9-point game now. And the foul on Shavon Brewer. I have Shavon for 2 fouls. I don't know if there's more or not. But Canoyer will be at the line for a 3-point opportunity, and she hits it. I definitely figured she was going to hit it. And makes it an 8-point game, 57-49. Over on the wing by Tallis. They kick it back to Tristan Maribel. Maribel working it on the wing. Then back outside to Maribel. Wide open. Vitalis wide open for 3. She wanted it. She said, give me the ball. She says, give me that ball. And talk about the confidence to knock it down. And she's got 21 in the game and make it.
They had a box and one on her with Patton on her, and I was watching Patton, and Patton wasn't getting on her, and I was like, oh.
They get the ball in the lone dog for an easy 2 and make it 60-51, back to a 9-point game. Maribel will bring it up, works it out behind the arc, kicks the ball to Katie Canoes, and she gets an open look for 3, and that's not going to go. And the rebound will come down. That's to Doris Whitehat, comes down with the rebound. Here comes Todd County, 2:50 to go here in the fourth quarter. Red Club by 9 from the corner. Canoyer for 3, buries it. Raven Canoyer hits the 3. She's got 10. Timeout on the floor. 2:46 to go in the fourth. It is Red Cloud up 60-54. Now it's down to 6, a 6-point game. What used to be a 16-point lead is down to 6. Fourth quarter, 2:46 to go. You're listening to Keeley FM Radio, and you're watching on KOLC TV.
So much fun, Tom. You see, Todd County called that timeout after they hit that 3. We'll see what Coach Boyd has up his sleeve. With this 2 minutes and 46 seconds left, you really got to pull out whatever you got to get those stops and get those shot opportunities. And we'll see what they do. Canoyer coming alive there for Todd County. They've been looking for lone dog, and they've been packing it down on her. But Canoyer taking advantage of that and shooting that outside 3 to match Vitalis. Even though I don't know if Vitalis can be matched tonight, though, to be honest.
Well, we're talking 7-3.
I know, it's amazing.
Maribel will bring it up. Raven Canoyer tracking and following. But on that last one, in the lane, Shavon pauses, can't get it to go, and will draw the foul. Shavon Brewer will go to the line to shoot 2.
That was on Herman. She came from behind there. Lone Dog playing smart defense because she has, 3 fouls, I think?
So Kelsey Herman will pick up the foul. I'm not sure how many she has. And Shavon Brewer will shoot 2. 60-54. The first shot by Shavon is good. All net on that one. Shavon with 15 points and 8 rebounds. And make it a 61-54. A 7-point game. 2.5 to go. A lot of time to go. Second shot, all net again.
She's been pretty clutch from that free throw line all night, Tom.
Make it an 8-point game, 62-54. Red Cloud by 8. 2:26 to go in the fourth. They're going to kick it out to Herman. Across it goes. Whitehat down to Lone Dog. Lone Dog working the baseline. Nowhere to go. Kicks it back outside. Around the horn. Good ball movement.
Yeah, it was.
Herman for 3. Couldn't get it to go. Shavon Brewer had good position on the board. Comes away with the ball. Over to Maribel, the floor general. She'll bring it down the floor. Vitalis coming down, working to get behind the arc. Bounce pass up on top to Maribel. They work at Shavon Brewer. Drives off the glass. Can't get it to go. Stevie Lone Dog grabs her 13th rebound. 62-54. A minute 48 to go. The runner by Canoyer in and out won't go. The Brooke Ghost Bear comes down with a key rebound. She's going to bring up, looking to go coast to coast. Can't get that to go.
Good rebound, a good defense by Herman on that back. She could have easily fouled her, but played her clean.
Doris Whitehat came down with the rebound. She
Oh,
takes
my
it coast to coast. She can't get it to go. Stevie Londog will grab the rebound. That's going to be her 14th rebound, and she'll be fouled. She'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Both teams doing a great job of pushing the ball up the court and getting inside, but just not knocking down those higher percentage shots, those free throws, or those layups, excuse me.
Gosper will come away with a foul. Timeout on the floor. A minute 30 to go. 1:30 to go in the ball game. Red Cloud up by 8, 62-54. And at the line will be Stevie Londog to shoot 2. Tonight in the ball game for Stevie, she is 0 for 4 from the free throw line.
But she got both her rebounds on all of those free throws and converted them. So
tonight's game, you're listening on Keeley FM Radio, and you're watching on KOLC TV. Red Cloud boys, their last game of the regular season. They're 17-2 on the season, and they will play at St. Francis on Friday. Littlewood, who's the number 2 seed for the boys in Region 7A, their last game will be at Lower Brule on Friday night. So Londog will be at the line.
Whoa, look how she lines up, Tom.
Yeah.
What the heck?
I've never seen somebody do that. And she puts her first shot up and hits it. Yep.
She's lined up all the way in the corner of the free throw line. Usually people line up right in the middle, but, you know.
She hits the free throw. Makes it a 7-point game. The second shot,
that second
she's
one.
going to hit them
That was
both.
awesome. Good adjustments by her. So we talked about her being 0 for 4 from the line.
62-56, a 6-point lead. Vitalis,
Oh,
they let her leave her open. She puts it up off the rim. Will go. But Katie Knutson will come down with a rebound. They work it back. Knutson in the corner. Out to Brooke Gosper.
Wasting some time.
Yep, they're going to work
Todd
the clock.
County recognizes that.
And coming out is Whitehat to foul Trista Marable. And that's not going to be enough. That's only going to be
5.
just 5 or 6.
That's 5, I believe.
1:14 to go. Shot clock, a new shot clock with a foul. They're going to float the ball over to Trista Marable. I was a little worried about that.
Yeah,
pass.
that was a wild throw.
Marable drives, and she's going to be fouled. And that's only going to be the 16th foul. The foul on Kelsey Herman. And so now, from now on, it'll be a bonus. They haven't put, there's a 6 up there. So the 16th foul, 1:10 on the clock, 62-56. The shot clock starts over again after the foul, 35-second shot clock. Vitalis will take the ball out. Vitalis inbounds, bounce pass to Marable in the corner, kicks it across to Knutson. Knutson made you a little nervous. She juggled the ball.
No.
Gosper comes over to save it.
Gosper.
Yep, Marable out. Shot clock at 24. She'll be fouled by Doris Whitehat. Whitehat will pick up the foul, and they'll put Marable at the line, shooting 1-1. I can remember a game when Trista Marable was a freshman, and it was the first time the Red Cloud Pine Ridge series was back in the gyms on the res, and Red Cloud went to Pine Ridge, and this freshman, she was like 11 of 12 for the free throw line, Trista Marable.
That's awesome.
She had 24 points in the game. Driving, the runner by Canoyer won't go, and Vitalis will come down with the rebound. Liana Vitalis. Up to Gosper, down low, Shavon Brewer wide open, and she will be hammered by Kelsey Herman. She needed a little delay there for let Herman come flying by, but Herman timed it right. It'll be a foul on Herman, and it'll put Brewer at the line to shoot 2. Just 44 seconds to go in the game. It's a 2-possession game right now. If Brewer can hit one of these 2, even both would be good, but one of the 2 would make it a 3-possession game.
Yeah, it was a good foul by Herman. You don't want to give her an easy shot for that 3-point play. But you really don't want to foul Brewer. She's been hitting her free throws all night.
Yep. She hits the first, makes it a 3-possession game, 63-56, and she hits the second. Timeout on the floor, 44 seconds in the ballgame. Red Cloud back up by 8 now, 64-56. You're listening to Keeley FM Radio, the voice of this great Lakota nation. 90.1 FM Porcupine, 88.7 in Rapid City, and KeeleyRadio.org on the internet. And coming up on Thursday, Keeley Radio will be celebrating their 25th anniversary.
Oh, fun.
Not.
I thought it was more than that.
No, it'll be on February 25th, and they'll be celebrating their 33rd anniversary.
33rd, huh?
33 years as the voice of the Lakota Nation, and I always really like to give a Wopi Latanka to all those, even you, Alicia Musso, have
Hey.
contributed their voice to help Keeley Radio be the voice of the Lakota Nation. All those people, whether they've been doing basketball games, whether they've come up and done a hand drum song, a drum group who's come up and sang, somebody who's come up and made a presentation, somebody who's come up and been interviewed. All those people contributing their voice to help Keeley Radio be the voice of the Lakota Nation. Wopi Latanka.
And Keeley is the only independent radio station in this nation. So all the contributions and support are much welcomed and needed and thanked. So if you guys are not Keeley supporters, definitely think about it because it's worthwhile.
Todd County Raven Patton brings up, bounces in the corner, and Brooke goes for it.
Nice,
gets
out of
over
nowhere.
there and gets a steal. Working it to Vitalis on the wing.
Oh my goodness.
Raven Patton came over, just hammered Maryville. I mean, just hammered her. It wasn't a touch foul.
You know, but I've seen Patton all night, and she really, she really is kind of unaware sometimes of her body and other people. We've seen her plow through the middle all night, right? So I don't think that was intentional at all on her part. Like intentional, like to hit hard, because I think she just kind of plows around on the court all night anyway.
30 seconds ago, Maryville to shoot 1-and-1, and this time she hits the front end of a 1-and-1. She's got 16 points in the game. She'll shoot again. 30 seconds ago, now it's a 9-point game, 65-56. And the second is good as well. Make it a 66-56, a 10-point game with 27 seconds. Lone Dog drives in the lane, goes around Brewer, puts it up. Lone Dog for two. She's got 20 now. Timeout on the floor. 21 seconds to go in the ball game. It's an 8-point game. Red Cloud up 66-58 over the visiting Todd County Lady Falcons. The winner will go on to the semis of Region 7A on Thursday night and face the Little One Lady Mustangs, the #1 seed. The loser will pack it up for the evening. Tonight also Bennett County is at Pine Ridge and St. Francis is at Winter. So if Pine Ridge wins and Winter wins, it'll be Winter at Pine Ridge on Thursday. And if Red Cloud continues to win, there'll be Red Cloud at Little One on Thursday. Two very interesting semifinal games.
Definitely. So we'll be seeing, we have 21 seconds left, but I'm going to assume Red Cloud's going to hold on to this 8-point lead and go on to see Little Wound on Thursday night at Little Wound on their home court. And they met up earlier this season.
69-63, Red Cloud defeated Little One on their home floor.
And that was quite a good game, Tom.
Inbounds to Maryville. Maryville working her way up the floor, and she'll be fouled.
They were playing good defense. Todd County was playing great defense, just trying to get that steal instead of taking them to the line. But, you know, you got to be mindful of the clock, and we're down to 17 seconds now. So.
And that's going to be the 10th team foul, and it will give an automatic 2 shots to Trista Maryville. She puts the first one up, buries it. She'll get another one. 67-58. Misses the second one. Stevie Lone Dog with the rebound. Patton will bring it up.
Patton's going to go all the way.
She drives right around Brewer for 2. You just knew she was.
Yep.
She's got 17. They get 67-60 now. Down low. Vitalis wide open for 3 at the buzzer. Couldn't get it to go. That's the ball game. Red Cloud will pick up their 14th win of the season, 67-60. This win probably a lot more important than the 13 earlier ones.
Yes.
This allows them to continue in the Region 7A tournament. The winner will go on. The winner of the tournament will go on to the state A girls basketball tournament in Watertown. We have started the road to Watertown in this first round. Red Cloud knocking off Todd County 67-60. It was not without a fight. There was some battling. Todd County had taken the lead and had the lead for a while, but Red Cloud came back out in a big display of three-point shooting by Liana Vitalis in the third quarter. She had 5 threes in the third. She finished with 7 for the game. You're listening to Keeley FM Radio. 67-60, Red Cloud knocks off Todd County. What are your thoughts?
Red Cloud, you know, we talked about them all season. Really not being as steady as we'd like them to be, and we talked about those 13 games before now, and actually those 13 games play a big role up until where we're at right now because they have prepared them. We've seen Red Cloud throughout the season just growing. We've seen them with the bottom of their defense wide open one whole game, and they're shutting off that baseline better. In this post play, they're shutting it off, and they're stepping up that full court press. First whole half we saw the full court press just get dribbled through, passed through, and then the second half, that halftime talk can really change things around and point out those key things that you need to work on, and so they definitely stepped up that full court press in that second half and got a lot of key turnovers, and that's where they got that big lead, Tom. They got that 16-point lead that they held on to enough to, I think that when teams get so far behind like that, it's so hard to make up because you have just that much harder to work. Normally when you keep up with the team, it's pretty even, pretty steady, but when you get down that far, you have to work twice as hard to get back to where you were, and Todd County just didn't have it in them tonight. Lone Dog is a great player. Enjoyed watching her play a post play, but tonight we definitely seen Shavon Brewer working that post play for sure. We haven't seen. I said, holy cow! Like I haven't seen those moves. Those are some cool moves, because we've seen them here and there. But tonight she showed that she can be consistent with those moves and with her post play, and she can be a factor in this Red Cloud team, and they're winning in this postseason. So definitely Red Cloud becoming more of a threat inside, outside, defensively. So it's really nice to see these teams progress and adjust and get better and strengthen their weaknesses. And that's really, what's going to get them to where they need to be, which is the ship, Tom. You want to go to the ship, and they're going to be meeting up with Little Wound, and Little Wound wants to go to the ship too. So it'll definitely be a really good matchup on Thursday night with Little Wound. Little Wound has Cammie, Bear Killer, who's a crazy threat. Like, she's like a silent killer, Tom. I love watching her play because she comes out of nowhere.
She's not flashy at all, but she's very workmanlike.
She gets it done. She can
shoot threes.
Heck yeah.
She can drive inside. She can rebound and get putbacks.
Heck yeah.
And so she's definitely a threat. Janae Jumping Eagle.
Definitely.
When she is on, she is really hard to stop.
She runs
can
their
shoot
floor.
threes.
Yep.
She can drive the hole. All those things can happen. We see a strong bench with Chelsea Ironcrow and Chante Ferguson coming in off the bench. Tiana Christensen, we've seen her have some really good games, even some double-doubles in that.
Yep.
And so it should be a great matchup.
And they're both two of our local teams. And when local teams play each other, there's those, you can hear the stories years down the road, Tom, of when local teams match up, of how they played against each other. So there's also that factor that comes into it of the local teams and battling for that spot to make it to the.
One of the things that has to be a confidence builder for Red Cloud. They know that they've gone in there and taken Little Wound out on their home floor.
Yep. When they were undefeated, they stopped their winning streak, so that was huge.
But so they know that they can go in and play on that floor and be competitive against the #1 seed Little Wound Lady Mustangs. To wrap up this game, Tristan Maribel had a great game. She had 18 points, 6 steals, 8 assists, and 3 rebounds. 18 points, 6 steals, 8 assists, and 3 rebounds. A really productive game all the way around.
You always expect that from Trista, though. She always comes to play. She always brings that spark and can play both inside, defense and offense.
Shavon Brewer had 18 points and 9 rebounds. She had 1 block, 1 steal, and 2 assists. Sydney Richards had a 3 and 3 steals and 2 rebounds. Liana Vitalis had 7 threes in the ballgame. This is the second game, actually the third game this season where she's had 7 threes.
Wow.
21 points in the game. She had 3 assists and 2 rebounds. Brooke Gosher had 4 points and a rebound. Katie Knudsen had a rebound. Jasmine Derby, who I thought she had some really good minutes in the first half.
She does great. Jasmine comes in and plays hard every time she comes in. She's going to be there defensively, grabbing those rebounds.
She had 4 points and 7 rebounds tonight. As a team, Red Cloud had 25 rebounds They had 11 turnovers the first half and only 4 in the second half. So that's one of the things. Amanda Carlo, the coach, might have said something about it at halftime. For Todd County, Raven Canoyer had 10 points and 4 rebounds. Doris Whitehead had 10 points, and she had 4 rebounds. Stevie Lone Dog, the heart and soul of the team, had 20 points and 15 rebounds. 20 and 15.
Wow.
Raven Patton had 17 points and 8 rebounds. Catherine Bearshield had 3 rebounds. Kelsey Herman had 3 points and a rebound. And as a team, they had 35 team rebounds. They out-rebounded Red Cloud 35 to 25. Turnovers, they had 19 team turnovers. The Red Cloud's 15. What would you say, Alicia, the final score again, 67. The final score is 67 to 60. What would you say were the keys to the game?
The keys? Like the keys to win the game?
Yeah.
Sorry, I just wanted to clarify what keys we're talking about here. I think the keys were Red Cloud's stepping up that full court press, really causing some turnovers. Another key was the post play by Shavon Brewer, kind of switched it up for us a little bit. You know, we saw a different post play. Definitely Liana Vitalis's 3 points, you know, those 7 threes that came out in that second half, and that's where really Red Cloud took that lead. And also, you know, just all of them playing great, playing like veterans like they should, you know. A lot of seniors and definitely stepping up and being confident. I think that confidence is definitely what helped them in that second half. You know, you could see them passing the ball to each other and knowing, you know, no one really being afraid or wary of passing it to anybody else, you know, anybody on their team. They all looked really confident with each other, and I think that's the kind of basketball that they need to continue to play in this postseason, is that, you know, with confidence and with, you know, trusting their other teammates, and you can see that really happening. You saw it happen tonight for sure.
Okay. Once again, the final score is 67-60. We want to thank our sponsors, Big Bats Conoco, Lakota Plains Propane Sioux Nation Shopping Center, Pioneers Oil, Pioneers Area Chamber of Commerce, Subway Restaurants and Pioneers, and at Prairie One Casino. We want to thank Ready Cash and IBAC and Rapid, Prairie Edge Book and Music Store, and All Seasons Screen Printing over in Hot Spring. We thank Oglala Lakota College, OSC Department of Public Safety, Oglala Sioux Lakota Housing, OLC's Head Start and Early Head Start program. Thank Oglala Lakota County Schools, Red Cloud, Pine Ridge, Little Moon, and Crazor Schools. We thank them. We thank Alpete Luto Tipi, Sweetgrass, Lakota Funds. We thank Dick Bear Ford and Badlands Enterprises, also Rural Healthcare Logistics, and Thunder Valley CDC. We'll be Red Cloud moves on. Their record now is 14-7. They'll move on to the semis, and that'll be on Thursday at Little Moon at 6:30 p.m. And if Pine Ridge won tonight, they'll host the other semifinal round, and they'll host either winner or St. Francis. That's going to be a wrap. Good to have you along here on Keeley Radio. Semis will be on Thursday. The finals, Region 7A finals, will be on Tuesday.
Where are we going Thursday, Tom?
Neutral site. Well, the pot's not set yet, you know, but we're working on it.
We don't know where we're going on Thursday yet.
Well, no, I have a sense of where we're going on Thursday.
We're
going to keep it in suspense here. Good to have you along here on Keeley Radio. For Alicia Musso and for Keeley Sports, this is Tom Casey. That's a wrap. We'll send it back to Porcupine Butte and wish you a very, very good evening.